GTUC as a technology institution definitely would like to advance the use of technology in this country. One of the projects currently we are working on is the one from COTVET, which is a solar engineering type project.
It's very necessary that we have a grants management team that deals with the fiscal aspect in terms of the money distribution, making sure it's properly appropriated. We go through procurement using the various regulations on the books to support the purchases and so on and so forth. On the management aspect of the whole grant, we submit reports to COTVET, and then they also appropriate the funds in piecemeal fashion, and that goes to support the various management aspect in terms of staff and research teams that are working on the grant.
So what we did initially was we got a grant from COTVET to develop just the content. So that content was developed. It was spearheaded by Dr. Audrey. He's an energy expert.
GTUC came up with 4 designs, and these designs are meant to meet the local market. The first of these designs is one that is meant to develop a system such that in future we'll be able to use solar PV systems, incorporate them into our roofs, and save some cost in terms of roofing tiles and aluzinc. GTUC has taken advantage of this same system in collecting data for the best orientation to install solar facilities in all the 10 regions in Ghana. The second system is an interesting one. It's meant to target tenants and shop owners. This is a mobile system that will be able to pack and unpack easily when you are moving accommodation or when you have a shop. You'll be able to bring them out during the day when solar energy is available to power your shop, after which you can close them up in the evening. The third and fourth systems are meant for learning how to install solar systems on different roofs. The commonest in Ghana being aluzinc and tiles. The same system is also meant to train electrical engineers how to do net metering.
My name is Nathan, and the gentleman standing right beside me here is Dennis Williams. We are here to usher you into the installation of solar panels. This is the components that we have for the solar. The main components are the solar panels or the module, the charge controller, as I have one here. Next is the batteries, and then the inverter. We have various sizes of models, and this in particular is 275, as indicated behind. That's a 275, okay. And the current that is going to come out of it is going to be 8.94. We want to have 1100 watts output for our system that we have designed here. So we are going to have a combination of these 4 of them, getting us to the total of what we are looking for. What is left is a load indication of where we want to connect the load to. And that can be done from taking it from the inverter to wherever you want it to go.
As you can see, the electric current from the inverter will be connected to the extension, which is going to take our load. And now the load has been doing the starting farm has been connected to the extension load. Now I'm going to switch on the farm to see whether we are successful in what we did or not. Wow. As you can see, the fan is still on as it should. Increasing the speed. Increasing the speed.
So with that, we move to the next stage, which is the training. And the training involves setting up various appliances, putting together various gadgets. So if you come to GTUC, you see different solar gadgets, solar roofing types, equipments, inverters, and stuff that has been put together to support this training. So the training has actually started. We're going to train close to about 1,000 people across all the 10 regions. I think we finished that of Accra. We currently in Takoradi, looking at the western region, and from there we're going to move to Ho, Koforidua, Kumasi, Cape Coast, and the rest. So that is the first phase of it.
I've been charged today to give you the objectives of this program. I'll start off by giving you what the key challenges are and why we decided to put together a proposal to look for funding to train you on how to install and maintain solar PV systems. The first is the fact that we know that we lack qualified personnel when it comes to solar. We lack people who can actually install and maintain the systems in Ghana. The next is there is no institution in Ghana that I know of that offers courses in solar energy or solar technologies. In cases where we have had solar systems installed, we are aware of the fact that it is the Chinese, for example, who installed the 2.5 megawatt system that we have in Novrongo. That is a pity, considering the fact that we have got all the electricians and electrical engineers, about 150 of you sitting in front of me here, and we still had to bring people all the way from China to come and install solar PV systems. That's a pity. And for some of you who have installed solar PV systems before, because of the low consumer confidence, there is low productivity, and you don't get many to install. And because of this, your profit levels are really very thin. And these lean profit margins would then mean that you cannot grow your businesses. So, the message is very simple. Current industry forecasts suggest that solar is the future. Solar is definitely going to be the future. And if it is going to be the future, what roles as electrical engineers or electricians are we playing towards the large-scale deployment of solar in Ghana? We also equip you, providing the very basic tools that you go out there and use for the training. Because more often than not, after the training, you don't have the equipment to do it, and you tend to forget about whatever you have learned.
We have, able-bodied people here at GTUC who support the administration of the project. Apart from the research unit, which is headed by Abena, the registrar and myself, look at the day-to-day running of the research unit, which technically is in charge of those projects.
The next step in the development of solar facilities in Ghana will be to develop short-term top-up programs for pre-certified technical engineers in solar PV business. and also to look at introducing BSc in solar energy technology. Following this, GTUC plans to generate enough funds to establish an assembly line to build solar systems in Ghana so that the cost of solar systems can be brought down.
The focus of the project is to develop the academic resources and then use that resource developed to train about 1,000 electrical engineers and technicians to support their quest for establishing small-scale businesses in the solar energy industry.
As an academic institution, that we develop a training program, academic program that will train a new cadre or cohort of engineers that are also endowed with solar engineering principles. When you build that human capacity, then you're setting yourself up as a nation to be able to build a very strong middle class in the energy sector, and they will add to the economy. So again, you can see how job opportunities will begin to open up as you expand that energy-based program.
Our goal is to establish this and keep it here. That is why, the little seed money we got from corporate, we want to move beyond a simple, maybe a simplistic technician training to a full-blown energy solar type engineering program, so that at least that those who be trained will come back to support the industry of solar system development. If you ask anybody in the country about our energy systems, everybody's going to complain that we don't have power. And interestingly, I saw in one of the airports around, I think this is an airport in the US, and there was a little caption that says, if you are looking for power, clean power, just look up. If the sun is going to be there forever, I think this may be a good time to begin to really look at how to take advantage of the sun instead of the water that is in Akosombo.
If you go to Tamale, the land is over there, it's all flat. If you go to Europe, you can see several farms of solar panels where you tap energy source from the sun and then conserve them and then use them or distribute them, put them on the grid as an alternative source of power. Same thing can happen here in Ghana. If such projects, such academic programs become commercial viable type of projects, then in such areas we can have farms of panels that can also be constructed. But these are huge projects, and institutions like us alone cannot do it. So you have to harness the resources, the knowledge base, if you will, and that will help the government move into that direction and providing an alternative source of energy for the country.
Having the manpower to support, the maintenance of these systems as they are developed. So hopefully to go beyond GTUC, get, our partner institutions and other institutions, here in Ghana to begin to move in that direction, because we need to build this country and build it very well. So solar is here to stay. I think we need to take advantage of it.